Hey, what's going on? It's your boy BT, and I came here to talk some boxing with the hundreds and hundreds of True School Sports subscribers. What's going on, guys? Now, I tried to make a video on this the other day, but it didn't really work out when it was a hot topic when I was trying to do it because my computer didn't have disk space, and then I got caught up doing other things. So I'm gonna make this video now. If you guys are in the YTBC or boxing fans out there, you guys have probably seen the interview with Angel Garcia, where he said that basically that why fight elite fighters when you can fight guys like Rod Salka. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, let me break it down for you. Angel Garcia was in his gym, and Danny Garcia is getting ready for his fight with Robert Guerrero coming up this Saturday, and they were asking Angel about Sean Porter and Keith Thurman and that fight being finalized. So he hears about it and he's like, okay, both these guys are elite fighters. They're elite fighters, but why call each other out? Because both those guys have an O, even though Sean Porter has a loss to Kell Brook, but he didn't know that. He thought Sean Porter was undefeated. So in his mind, these are two undefeated fighters fighting each other. Now he says, both these guys have an O, and if they fight, then only one person's gonna go home with an O. I don't know if you want that. Why fight an elite fighter when you can fight a guy like Rod Salka? He really said that, and then he goes on to say, this sport isn't all about the glory. It's about putting the money in the bank, which is true to a point, but there's everything's a balance. And the best part about the interview wasn't necessarily him saying that, because that him saying that you should why fight an elite fighter when you can fight guys like Rod Salka, that was pretty funny. But the funniest part was Ness of the Boxing Boys. Shout out to Ness. I'm a big fan of Ness from the Boxing Boys. He does great work over there. Ness, if you guys follow the Boxing Boys and you watch Ness's interviews, you know that Ness is very optimistic and covers PBC from an optimistic standpoint. So when Angel's rambling about and not wanting to fight elite fighters and all that stuff and fighting guys like Rod Salka, Ness is like, what are you talking about? What do you mean? And he's like, it's the whole point of fighting elite fighters is to prove who's the best. And Angel Garcia is like, that's not what they need right now, though. And then Ness just starts laughing in his face. And Porter and Thurman is being finalized right now, so thank you, Al Haymon, if the fight gets finalized. But the whole point of that video is that this kind of exposes in many ways the Al Haymon train of thought that elite fighters shouldn't fight each other. Now, I'll give PBC some credit. They did put on a handful of good fights last year, but they put on a hell of a lot of mismatches as well. And listen, none of these networks pay my bills, so I don't have no allegiance to nobody. They put on a ton of mismatches, more so than HBO, more so than Showtime. Every network puts on mismatches, but PBC put on a lot. And Al Haymon, he's always about protecting that O, and in many ways, Angel told him himself he snitched on Al Haymon. He exposed himself. He showed his true colors by saying what he said. And this actually, in many ways, makes Danny Garcia look bad, okay? Because, I know I get on Danny Garcia a lot. Outside of, his 2012 when he was coming up and he was an underdog, pretty much ever since he beat Lucas Matisse, the dude's been cherry-picking. There's no way around it. He has been cherry-picking. He has a good resume, yes, we give him credit. He's beating good fighters. He's beating the Lucas Matisses and the Amir Khans of the world, but he has been doing some cherry-picking since then. And the Angel Garcia it threw his son under the bus in many ways, because people are looking at that and they're saying, "Hey, the people that like myself who don't really believe in Danny and what he's doing with his career, we look at that and we say, see this, the cherry picking. Even they admit it. So I just thought it was funny. If you guys haven't seen it, go check it out. It's on thefighthype.com and T Street Controversies channel. You can go find the interviews there, but. Yeah, man, he basically, in many ways, summed up the things that are wrong with boxing today in that one interview. That it's not for the glory. It's all about the money, which it is. Boxing is a brutal sport, so I have no problem with these fighters wanting to maximize their business and provide a better lives for themselves and their families. But at the same time, there's a balance. You gotta find a way to do that, and you gotta find a way to still get good fights, respectable opponents that the fans can say, okay, he's really trying to do some to make good fights happen. And a lot of these guys in the PBC stable, they want to fight D-level fighters, C-level fighters, and get paid $1.5 million because Al Haymon has spoiled them with the Wardell and Reed money. And that's just my take on it. You guys let me know what you think out there about Angel Garcia, his comments, Al Haymon fighters pricing themselves out and getting overpaid, and just all that stuff. Leave your comments down below. Take the time to subscribe, and you can love me or you can hate me. But at the end of the day, I'm just a kid from Dania. So until next time, take care, guys.